Okay, not great news about this guy. He stands at D+. This guy flashes some red flags that you really need to watch out for. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is definitely not just talking, he will put in the effort and push hard to climb the ladder. His drive and energy mean he's always trying to move forward, and he can get things done when he sets his mind to it. This can hold him back or even cause him problems at work.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong, he doesn't break down or hide away. He faces problems head on, often with a lot of force. He's not the kind to give up or feel sorry for himself, but he can become very angry or frustrated, sometimes lashing out at people around him. Instead of quietly fixing mistakes, he might raise his voice, blame others, or even create drama in the process.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work probably find him difficult to get along with. He tends to push his own ideas very strongly and gets angry easily if things don't go his way. While some might respect his energy and hard work, many will feel hurt by his harsh words or aggressive attitude.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he's more likely to feel challenged or upset than proud. He sees life as a competition and wants things done his way. So your success might make him feel threatened or angry rather than happy for you. Be prepared for tension and not much encouragement.
What if you start earning more than him?
Yes, he will likely resent you if you earn more than him. He wants to be the one in charge and may see your higher income as a blow to his pride. Even if he doesn't say it openly, you might notice coldness, sharp comments, or even anger about small things.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is not the type to plan carefully or keep things organized, so he may spend money quickly without much thought. While he works hard and is driven to earn, he can be impulsive with how he uses his money. Buying things on a whim or making big decisions suddenly, he's not likely to stick to a budget or think through the long term impact of his spending.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is more likely to pretend to be richer than he really is. He enjoys showing off and wants people to see him as successful, So he might buy flashy things or spend on things that make him look good, even if it stretches his wallet. If you value honesty and living within your means, this is something to watch out for.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is not open handed or kind with his money or attitude. Instead, he tends to focus mainly on himself and what he wants, often not caring much about how others feel or what they need. His warmth is reserved for his own interests, not for sharing or caring about others.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is more likely to be secretive and controlling when it comes to money. He wants things done his way and doesn't care much about your thoughts or feelings, so you may find him hiding details or making decisions without telling you. He might even use money to feel powerful or to keep you in your place.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He's likely to think housework is only your job and not something he needs to help with. He wants things his way and doesn't care much about what's fair or how you feel, so he may expect you to handle all the chores without much support or appreciation. Be ready for an unequal load at home.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is much more likely to stand back and tell you what to do rather than actually help with chores or diapers. He prefers giving orders and making sure things are done his way, but doesn't want to get his hands dirty himself. Don't expect honest teamwork. He believes these tasks are for you, not him.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He mostly argues just to prove he's right, not to understand your side. When you share how you feel or try to explain something, he's quick to interrupt or insist on his own view. He doesn't listen well and he rarely changes his mind or tries to see things from your shoes.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he's likely to say hurtful things or act aggressively rather than stay respectful. His temper goes up quickly and he may raise his voice, use harsh words, or even threaten or break things. It's important to know that this level of anger is not healthy in any relationship.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is definitely the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. His temper is short, and small issues can turn into big fights in no time. This isn't just a small flaw, it's a serious warning sign.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He struggles to say sorry or take responsibility for his actions. When something goes wrong, he's quick to blame you or others rather than admit his own mistakes. You could end up carrying guilt or stress that isn't yours to bear.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He is likely to push against your boundaries and may not respect no the way a caring partner should. He often insists on having things his way and doesn't pay much attention to what others need or feel. This kind of behavior can leave you feeling powerless or disrespected.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He may become upset, act cold, or make you feel guilty for saying no, as if your feelings are a rejection of him. This attitude can make you feel unsafe or unhappy about being honest with your needs.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
It's hard to trust him to handle private moments with care because he doesn't think much about others' feelings and can be harsh or aggressive when upset. There's a real risk that he might use sensitive things you shared or experienced together to hurt or embarrass you during a fight. You deserve someone who protects your dignity, not someone who might use your trust as a weapon.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be easily distracted by other women. His need for excitement and his focus on his own wants can make him restless in relationships. He might enjoy attention from others and not think much about how his actions make you feel.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
Yes, he is likely to be overpossessive and show signs of jealousy, control, or constant suspicion. He may want to know where you are, who you talk to, and what you're doing at all times. This kind of control isn't about love, it's about power.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, with him, what might seem like a protective nature is really a sign of a controlling personality. He may say he's looking out for you, but his actions show that he wants to decide where you go, who you meet, and what you do. Over time, this can make you feel trapped or less like yourself.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will most likely expect you to do most of the work when it comes to parenting. He doesn't see raising children as something both parents should share equally and may act like it's mainly your responsibility. This can leave you feeling tired, unsupported, and even resentful over time.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's much more likely to lose his temper than stay calm. Even small mistakes or emotional moments can set him off, leading to raised voices, harsh words, or angry outbursts. They'll miss out on the comfort and understanding they need from a parent.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He is unlikely to truly support you as both a mother and your own person. Most of the time, he expects you to focus on the house and kids, not on your own dreams or needs. Instead of cheering you on, he may see your independence as a threat or a bother.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
Yes, this is the kind of man who might seem to support your career at first, but later expects you to quit your job once you have a child. His approval can be quick to disappear when your needs no longer fit with what he wants. He may start saying things like, "Shouldn't you focus on the family now?" or make you feel selfish for thinking about work.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He is more likely to act polite on the surface with your parents, but not show real warmth or deep respect. He may say the right things when he has to, but inside, he isn't truly interested in building a close or caring relationship with them. Genuine care and respect may be hard to find beyond the formalities. He is much more likely to expect your family to change for him rather than try to adjust himself.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is likely to make things worse rather than handle it calmly. He gets frustrated and angry easily, so even small problems can turn into big arguments. Calm and gentle solutions won't come easily with him around.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he is exactly the kind of man who may act modern and open minded with you in private, but expect you to be a perfect traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He might say he supports your choices when it's just the two of you, but as soon as family is around, he will likely want you to dress, act, and behave the way they expect. If you don't fit into this role, he may criticize or blame you instead of standing up for you.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he is more likely to stay out of it or even side with his family rather than support you. He doesn't naturally put himself in your shoes or stand up for your feelings, especially when it might cause him discomfort with his relatives. This can leave you feeling alone and unimportant in tough moments without the support a partner should give.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
Yes, he is very likely to be a mummy's boy. When there's a conflict between you and his mother, he will almost always choose her side or avoid taking a stand altogether. Even if he knows you're right, he may not speak up for you, fearing his mother's disapproval or upset. It's a tough and lonely place for any wife to be.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
Yes, he is likely to share details of your fights and private life with his mother or sister. This can make you feel exposed and betrayed, as things that should stay just between the two of you quickly become family gossip. This habit can break trust and make it very hard to build a close, private bond since your relationship secrets are never really safe.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy stands at D. Plus. Some of these red flags can really become a big deal. You've got to be very careful here. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out can feel exhausting and lonely. You'll often find yourself walking on eggshells, always careful not to upset him or trigger his anger.